somehow, baby. I'm begging you. I'll put you in my mouth, baby. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. So, I usually sit there, but, you know what, I got an idea. I like my face can be like that. So today, we are playing some Warzone again. This is not my class, what I'm doing. I'm on shop. I only have 3 days until the season ends. 3 effing days. I swear to God, I'll put you in the hell, baby. Guys, I'm gonna buy something for Warzone, but I want you guys to comment what I should buy. Like, should I buy this? It's called the Grand Reaper Ghost. I used to have this skin like years ago, like last year. I ain't gonna. You know what, guys? You know what? No, it's either, guys. I will give you 2 votes. Number 1, Grand Reaper Ghost. Number 2 is this one, and number 3 is this one. Number 4. Hold on, we need a number 4, and we have to go all the way to what's it called? Or number 4 is this. So, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a public announcement I'd like to share. I'd like to thank my good friend, Paul Heyman. Because of Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar is a free agent. All because of Paul. And all because of that, Brock Lesnar gets to do whatever Brock Lesnar wants to do. Are you good friends with Brock Lesnar? Let me ask you something, Paul. Are we good friends? You're my tribal chief. Because if we're good friends, that means you look out for me. And if you look out for me, that means you look out for my family. Yes, my tribal chief. Were my cousins drafted to SmackDown tonight? Cousins will be drafted to SmackDown on Monday at Raw. It's all figured out. It's a strategy. They're manipulations. It's a strategy. My tribal chief. My tribal chief. I am the wise man. He's a wise man. He's my wise man. He's our wise man.
And number 5. Oh, number 5. Jeez, Roman, chill out. So, guys, I might buy this.
Please don't do this. All right, wise man. Let's follow the strategy. Let's stick to the plan. I want you to go to Raw on Monday, and I want you to make sure that my cousins are drafted to SmackDown. Do you understand? Yes, my tribal chief.
Alright, guys, so we're using this gun. It's called the what's it called? The muzzle is called the monolithic. Suppressor. And you see the borough names here. So if you can see it, I'm going to change.
And I want to make it very clear that you're to be drafted to SmackDown. And if you're not, leave him for dead at Raw.
Now see, I told you it's gonna be a surprise. We're gonna make my circle. Actually, yeah, we're gonna make a circle. We're gonna put a Y. We're gonna cut this circle so you guys can see really well. Alright. Oh my god. Move, 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 move. See, look. This is, look, monolithic suppressor. You cannot tell. M-O-N. I shut up. MONOLLTHIC suppressor. SUPPRESSOR. So, dang, my spelling, I should put it in a contest like that. I hate this thing because this is the model. This is the AK-47. Like for this one is trash, but the other one is kind of good. The reason why I say the other one because there's two versions of it. One for modern, and this one just, and the other one is Cold War. The Cold War one is so much better. This is number 6. This is number 5, but I'm saving this one probably for Christmas, or the other one for Christmas, or the full game model for Christmas. Because the full game one, it costs $60, but this is just for free.
Despite being blacklisted, they're still attempting to get bookings to mixed success. But which wrestlers were they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at which 10 form. Despite being blacklisted, they're still attempting to get bookings to mixed success. But which wrestlers were they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at which 10 former WWE wrestlers should never return to the squared circle. Number 10, the Velveteen Dream.
You can't just hold on to the dream. Quite frankly, I'm too big to hold.
At one point in time, it looked like the Velveteen Dream was going to be a huge star for the WWE. He was one of the top stars in NXT, and the young superstar was even being rumored for a high-profile feud with John Cena. This would all change when in April 2020, Dream was accused of sending indecent images to a minor on Instagram, together with a number of other allegations.
What school do you go to?
That, no matter what, just kinda doesn't. I don't know why you catch that. For the next few months, WWE insisted that there was no truth to the allegations, and they continued to feature Dream on WWE television. However, in May of 2021, Dream would be released to the delight of many WWE fans who've been clamoring for his WWE departure since the allegations surfaced. Since his release, Dream has been unable to attain any bookings, with the majority of pro wrestling companies simply refusing to work with the former NXT North American champion. Dream is simply too controversial to be in the wrestling industry, and it's in everyone's best interest if Dream stays away from the industry indefinitely. Number 9, Kane. Kane, without a question, is one of the greatest characters in WWE history. Throughout the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, and into the PG era, Kane has been a WWE mainstay, and he's always been reliable whenever WWE needed him in virtually any role. But although his abilities and achievements can't be denied,
Back
his
to the
last few
road.
returns to the ring haven't been up to the standard that fans have expected from Kane. Take, for instance, his match teaming with The Undertaker against DX at Crown Jewel in 2018, as well as his appearance in the 2021 Royal Rumble. It was clear during these matches that Kane's best days were behind him. Kane was quite rightly inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame as part of WrestleMania 37, and during this time period, Kane revealed that he's not officially ruling out another return to the ring. Kane would always be welcomed back by fans in a non-wrestling role on television, maybe as a GM, but it's clear that his days in the wrestling ring as an active competitor should come to an end. Number 8, AJ Lee. But there has been a lot of demand to see AJ Lee return to the ring for some time now, but the issue is that AJ has serious Neck damage from returning to the ring could impact this significantly. AJ last wrestled a match on Raw following WrestleMania 31, and she hasn't taken a...
Hungry? Order some subs to go at Firehouse Subs.
100 meg Frontier fiber optic internet.
Oh no, is this or is this one? Oh no, guys. This one looks super cool. Yeah, I'll rate it like 30, 40, 100 out of 10 because this looks so dope.
CM Punk's AEW arrival in the summer of 2021, there has been a ton of speculation that the former Divas champion could end up in the company. But although Punk has been hesitant to comment on this in the past, he hasn't ruled out that AJ could potentially sign for Tony Khan's promotion. AJ wrestling again is too much of a risk, but she's going to have to go through numerous tests to make sure her neck isn't too damaged to wrestle. AJ has done a number of outside projects since her retirement in 2015, including writing a book as well as penning for DC Comics. These abilities would certainly be appreciated in the wrestling world, so AJ joining either WWE or AEW's creative team would be a smart option for the former Raw general manager. Number 7, Alberto Del Rio.
I did it because I thought it was personal. Now as a promoter, I know there's nothing personal in pro wrestling. It's just business. I'm sorry for my mistakes.
Del Rio has been teasing a WWE return for some time now, which embarrassingly for Del Rio, WWE have outright stated that they have zero interest in bringing back the former WWE champion. Del Rio is one of the most problematic figures in wrestling today. He has allegations of abuse thrown at him by WWE superstar Paige. Del Rio was even charged with a number of allegations in 2020. Although Del Rio is talented in the ring, he brings along with him a lot of baggage, and clearly has issues that need to be addressed before he ever steps foot in the squared circle again. Number 6, Ryback. A former WWE superstar, Ryback took to Twitter in September 2021 and stated, "You're not the most famous pro wrestling on TikTok without a match in 3 years for no reason. Your hero is returning soon and you will cheer me because you believe in my actions." So it looks like Ryback is finally returning to the ring, but this is not an avenue that Ryback should be exploring. During his WWE run, he attained a reputation for being rather unsafe in the ring. This opinion was mainly formed by CM Punk, who claimed that Ryback was negligent in the ring and that he injured Punk time and time again.
First night out, gorilla press through a table, misses the table. Dumps me on the concrete ground.
Since his departure, Ryback has been working on various projects, including a nutrition brand. Ryback doesn't have many fans in the wrestling community, so it'd be rather unlikely that there will be any wrestling companies interested in having him back on their roster. Number 5, Sting.
I'm going to finish my wrestling career under the WWE umbrella, and I'm so proud of that.
When Sting announced his retirement following the neck injury he suffered during a WWE title match against Seth Rollins in 2015, fans had assumed that Sting was truly done in the ring. After all, he was 56 years old when he suffered the neck injury, and this was a type of injury that would have ruled out virtually any pro wrestler. In 2020, it was revealed that Sting had signed for AEW, and fans were under the impression that this would be a non-wrestling role, but this wasn't the case. Sting has had a total of 3 matches since signing for AEW, but he doesn't appear to be stopping at any time soon. Sting needs to be extremely careful, as he's currently 62 years of age, and due to his established neck injury, one move could result in Sting being seriously hurt. Sting should instead take on a non-wrestling role in AEW, similar to the role he's undertaken alongside Darby Allin, but he should certainly leave the in-ring action to the new generation. Number 4, Ric Flair. Following Ric Flair's release from the WWE in summer of 2021, rumors began to spread online that Flair was looking to wrestle again. These rumors were fueled by Flair's good friend Booker T, who claimed that the 16-time world champion is keen to get back into the ring as soon as possible. Now this sounds like a terrible idea. Flair is currently 72 years old, and he certainly shouldn't be taking any bumps at his age. Flair last wrestled back in TNA over a decade ago in a match against Sting, in which Flair actually tore his left tricep. It's unclear why he feels he needs to wrestle again, as it's best for Flair to stay in a non-wrestling role, but it's likely he won't be convinced that this is the best move for his health and safety.
Nature boy! Ric Flair! Ric Flair! Ric Flair is in the house!
Since his WWE departure, Flair has appeared in Lucha Libre, AAA, and NWA, so it's clear that Flair is testing the waters in relation to which promotion he may ultimately wrestle for. Number 3, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's final few matches in 2009. This wasn't the Angle of yesteryear. This was an Angle who had numerous injuries impacting his body, meaning that Angle couldn't put on the quality of matches he could previously. Angle's retirement match would be against Baron Corbin at WrestleMania 35, and the match would receive negative reviews, mainly due to the disappointment that it was Baron Corbin in his last match. Since that now infamous, been requesting that Angle has one more match so he can redeem the quality of his initial retire match. This might not be a good idea. Angle during his 2019 WWE run wrestled the likes of Chad Gable, AJ Styles, and even Samoa Joe, but these matches were not of the quality you'd expect from the former WWE champion. Due to how incredible Angle's WWE and TNA careers were, his last few matches don't impact his legacy in any way, but if he was to come out of retirement for one more match, this could all change. Number 2, The Undertaker. WrestleMania 36 featured The Undertaker in his last ever match. He would face AJ Styles in a Boneyard match, and going into it, there was a lot of pressure on The Undertaker to deliver a match suitable for his WWE send-off. Thankfully, the dead man succeeded. Him and AJ put on an acclaimed match that fans applauded as it showed the very best of Taker and put an end to an iconic WWE career. Following his official retirement, there have been rumors that Taker would come out of retirement if Vince McMahon needed him. The Undertaker has gone on record in the past to say that if Vince ever wanted him for a match, he would struggle to say no. Additionally, he's notoriously struggled to stay retired. He was supposed to have retired at WrestleMania 33 following his main event match with Roman Reigns, but naturally he decided that that match wasn't the right match to retire on. Speaking to Stone Cold Steve Austin on his Broken Skull Sessions podcast, Taker said,
"In my mind, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. But yeah, the old man, you never say never. But I am, for the first time in my life, I'm at a place where I can say, I don't need it. I don't have to be there. And I'm going to be okay. And this is the first time in my life that I've ever been there. I'm good with that. Yeah."
There's no way that The Undertaker can match the quality that the WrestleMania showdown with AJ offered fans. Plus, with Survivor Series 2020 being built around The Undertaker's final send-off, hopefully this means that Taker's in-ring career is officially over. And number 1, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan in 2020 publicly declared that he wasn't officially retired from the ring. This came as a huge surprise as 68 years old with a long history of surgeries, which has made it extremely hard for the Hall of Famer to get around. Nevertheless, Hogan is insistent that he can still wrestle. Interestingly, WWE had plans for placing Hogan to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last year at WrestleMania 36. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic taking over the world, these plans were thankfully cancelled. There is a clear lack of interest from fans in seeing Hogan wrestle again, and it's best that Hogan sticks to sporadic non-wrestling appearances with WWE. But they have approached 10 former WWE wrestlers who should never return to the squared circle. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Tonight, witness the shock and chaos of the WWE Draft. New faces, new rivalries, new Monday. The WWE Draft, live tonight at 8 on USA.
Square Terminal makes payments fast and easy. With no hidden fees or long-term contracts. You can stop settling and start expecting more.
From time to time, WWE likes to get a submission move over as much as possible. And the way they'll do this is by instead of having a superstar tap out from the move, they'll actually have the superstar pass out. This has been used a number of times throughout the years and is usually a way to avoid babyfaces tapping out to heels but making them look heroic in defeat. But which times did it happen? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 times WWE wrestlers passed out during a match. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. special event for WWE and their fan base. The pay-per-view marked the return of fans to WWE pay-per-view events following the global pandemic that hit in 2020. The crowd was red-hot and they were so ecstatic to see virtually all the WWE superstars. One of the top matches on the card was Bobby Lashley defending the WWE Championship against Kofi Kingston. Although fans knew that Kofi had little chance in dethroning Lashley, they expected a competitive match. However, what they got was a literal 7-minute squash. The finish of the match involved Lashley hitting the Dominator 3 times before he locked in the Hurt Lock, which caused Kofi to pass out. WWE managed to get Lashley over with this new finisher, and it was even a move that made Drew McIntyre pass out at WrestleMania 37 during their WWE title showdown. Number 9, Sheamus at Extreme Rules 2012. When Daniel Bryan lost the world title in 18 seconds at WrestleMania 28, WWE never expected the fans to gravitate to Bryan so much. Bryan went from a top heel on SmackDown to one of the most beloved and popular stars in the entire company. Therefore, when they booked Sheamus and Daniel Bryan in a 2 out of 3 falls match at 2012's Extreme Rules pay-per-view, they had to book the match extremely careful to ensure that fans didn't fully turn on Sheamus. WWE were fully behind Sheamus during this time period. Whilst the fans weren't against the idea of Sheamus being world champion, it was simply a case of them preferring Daniel Bryan. The match itself was acclaimed by many and is often referred to as the greatest match of Sheamus' career. Sheamus would win the match by winning both of the first and final fall in the match. For the second fall, Bryan locked in the yes lock on Sheamus, which made the world champion pass out to the delight of the live audience. Number 8, Mark Henry and Raw in 2010. To build towards John Cena and Batista's I Quit match at the 2010 Over the Limit pay-per-view, WWE would book Batista to take on the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, on Raw. The match itself would never get started as Batista would unload on Henry with a chair. Following the assault with the chair, Batista would lock in his brand new submission move, the Batista Bite. This made Henry pass out. Fans often forget that Batista ever had a finishing submission move, as it was rather short-lived. Batista only debuted the move ahead of the I Quit match with Cena, so he would have a counter submission for Cena's STF hold. Number 7, Cesaro at WrestleMania Backlash. Fans finally got their wish at WrestleMania Backlash pay-per-view when Cesaro faced Roman Reigns in the main event for the Universal Championship. This marked Cesaro's first ever 1v1 match for the world title, and this was certainly a long time coming. Although Cesaro came up short, the match showed everyone that Cesaro could hang with WWE's top guys, and that he was a true main event superstar. In the months before the match, Reigns had debuted a new guillotine choke finishing move. This was to go along with his new heel persona, and it made a number of superstars tap out. The finish of the match featured Reigns once again locking in his new finishing move, which would make Cesaro actually pass out. However, with Cesaro not tapping out, it made Cesaro look like a true warrior in defeat. Number 6, Bayley at NXT TakeOver Dallas. NXT TakeOver Dallas featured the beloved Bayley defending her NXT Women's title against the undefeated Asuka. This was a pure babyface v babyface showdown, and fans were on the fence in relation to who to root for. Bayley was one of the NXT's most popular stars, and Asuka, in just a few months since being on the Black and Gold brand, had attained great success and popularity. The finish of the match involved Asuka putting on the Asuka lock on Bayley for an extended period, and instead of tapping out, Bayley just passed out, shocked fans as they never expected a finish of this nature. The finish was praised by fans for making Asuka look legit and keeping the integrity of Bayley intact. Number 5, Kurt Angle at the Royal Rumble 2000. Taz's debut at the 2000 Royal Rumble is regarded as one of the most memorable debuts in WWE history. Taz would debut in front of a sold-out crowd at Madison Square Garden and
commentary back. JR and King was saying it's an illegal choke, like that. That was not part of the shit, bro. I got kind of worked on that.
Number 4, Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 35. WrestleMania 35 featured the WrestleMania debut of Samoa Joe. Joe would defend his US title against WWE legend Rey Mysterio, and Joe couldn't have asked for a better first appearance on the grandest stage of them all. Joe would absolutely annihilate Mysterio and defeat him in just 1 minute, making it one of the shortest matches in WrestleMania history. The finish of the match involved Mysterio trying to capitalize following a 619. However, Joe would counter and lock in the Coquina clutch, which made Mysterio pass out. It was a great finish that nobody saw coming, and it solidified Joe as one of WWE's most lethal submission specialists on the roster. Number 3, Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam 2015. The long-anticipated rematch between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker finally took place at SummerSlam in 2015. The year prior at WrestleMania 30, Lesnar would break The Undertaker's legendary WrestleMania streak in one of the most shocking moments in WWE history. Going into the match, fans assumed that The Undertaker would get his win back over Lesnar, but they weren't sure how they would go about it, as Lesnar was one of the most protected stars on the roster. The match itself was the main event of the show, and it was referred to by fans as a match that blew their encounter the year prior out of the water in terms of overall quality. The finish of the match came when The Undertaker hit Lesnar with a low blow. He would then lock in the Hell's Gate submission move, which made Lesnar pass out. This was also notable as Lesnar actually flipped The Undertaker off before he eventually passed out, which was a great character detail. Number 2, John Cena at Fastlane in 2015. John Cena tapping out has only happened a number of times in his WWE career. As Cena was once WWE's top babyface, they avoided Cena tapping out as much as possible, and if he was going to lose via submission, the WWE would favor booking Cena to pass out rather than tap out. This was the case when Cena met Rusev at Fastlane in 2015. To avoid Cena taking a clean loss, they would book Rusev to get an unfair advantage on Cena. Following a referee distraction caused by Lana, Rusev would hit Cena with a low blow and then unlock in the Accolade submission hold. Cena would then pass out from the hold, giving Rusev the biggest victory of his WWE career. And number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13 featured one of the most famous and acclaimed matches in WWE history. Two icons collided as Bret Hart went one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin in a submission match. The match is responsible for turning Austin into one of the biggest babyfaces of all time, and some fans say this is where the Attitude Era truly began. Going into the match, Austin was the heel whilst Hart was the babyface. However, by the time the match was over, this all changed. Throughout the match, the fans started to side with Austin, and Hart began to portray more of a heel in the match. This was maintained all the way to the match finish, where Austin passed out from Hart's sharpshooter as blood poured down his face, which creates one of the most iconic visuals ever seen in WWE. According to Austin, the match finish was the mastermind of WWE Chairman Vince McMahon, and Austin actually had reservations about the match finish. Well, obviously, once it happened, Austin realized how ingenious the finish truly was. But there you have it, folks, 10 WWE wrestlers who passed out during a match. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, ain't much an old country boy like you can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sign. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm.
I defy hiding my period. It's natural. I am a news cycle.
Story 2. The year was 2011. I was in 8th grade at the time. My homeroom class had just finished lunch, and we're on our way to 6th period math class. The cafeteria and the main school building were separated, so we always had our homeroom teacher walk with us after lunch. We had to walk about a quarter mile outside of the main school building. As we were walking, I noticed our teacher received a call on his cell phone. It was a very brief call. After the call, I noticed that all the blood rushed away from his face. He told us in a frantic voice that something serious is happening, and we need to hurry to a classroom. He started to jog with all of us in quick pursuit. Our homeroom teacher was usually a pretty laid-back guy, so I knew something wasn't right. He led us to an empty classroom that I had never been in before. He told all of us to get low and hide beneath the desks. He proceeded to cover up the windows, lock the doors, and turn off the lights. I crouched under one of the desks in the back of the room. A kid named Ag. You don't have to. Nobody likes me. I didn't respond. He continued to whisper, but don't worry. You've always been kind to me. You're not on the list. I shuddered in fear. The list? What did he mean by the list? I asked Michael if he had anything to do with this. He just shrugged and smiled at me. Michael was sitting with his legs fully extended, with his hands pressed against the floor behind his back. He moved his legs inward, probably to get more comfortable. It was at that moment I saw the butt of a gun slide outwards from his pants pocket. Michael quickly caught the gun and pushed it back in, while being forced out. Why? The door was kicked open, and the full SWAT team rushed in. I looked at Michael, and he had a surprised look on his face, as if this was what he was expecting. Long story short, a student had made a threat to the school. The authorities found out it was Michael by tracing an email he sent to one of our teachers. The email talked about a plot to shoot up the school. Michael went to a juvenile detention center, and I have no idea what happened to him. Our principal told everyone that Michael had a fake gun on him. I thought there was no way it was fake. I believed the principal knew the truth, but didn't want the public to know. To this day, I still wonder if there were more students involved in the plot. I guess I'll never know. Story 3. It was the middle of third period math. I had just finished my test. I was done before anyone else, so I decided to use the restroom. The bathroom was right across the hall, but it was closed for repairs. The next closest bathroom was on the second floor. On my way there, the bell rang. I thought that was odd, because there was still about 20 minutes of class left. The bell never rang in the middle of class like this. After the bell rang, an announcement came on over the PA system. We are entering lockdown. This is not a drill. Please follow all procedures. My heart nearly stopped. I froze, and I didn't know what to do. I could hear the faint sound of sirens in the background. I knew that going back to my classroom wasn't an option, because the doors would be locked. I decided to continue to the second floor bathroom. I arrived at the bathroom, but I realized the main door didn't have a lock. I left and ran further down the hall. I could see the classrooms turning off their lights and covering their windows. At the end of the hallway, I turned the corner and saw a janitor's closet. Now, the sirens were much louder. I decided the janitor's closet was my only option. I pulled the handle and sighed in relief as it was unlocked. I closed the door behind me and made sure it was locked. I turned the lights off and crouched down in the far corner of the room. The only light I could see was from the bottom of the door. The sirens were loud now and seemed to be right outside the school. Suddenly, the sirens turned off. Then, I heard footsteps. A lot of footsteps. The footsteps led up the stairs and stopped in the hallway right outside my hiding spot. I heard the sound of radio chatter and figured these had to be police officers. One guy in particular sounded like he was in. He said, "Okay, are we in position?" Another guy responded, "Yes, sir. The suspect is here in the building. C team is in position on the other side of campus as instructed, and B team is covering all the exterior exits. There's no way he'll be able to escape this building." The guy in charge said, "Good. He must not escape. It's my fault he's here, and it's my duty to deal with him." Over the next couple minutes, I heard the muffled chatter of police officers talking to each other. I thought maybe the situation died down, and I could leave the closet and go back to class. That's when it all happened. I heard one of the officers yell, "Don't move, and put your hands in the air." A moment later, I heard what sounded like guns being drawn. About 10 seconds of silence went by, and then I heard a loud scream that came from the end of the hallway. It wasn't a normal scream. I had never heard anything like it before, and hoped to never hear that sound again. I pressed my ear against the closet door and heard a distant whimpering sound. It was the sound of a crying man. I then heard him say, "Please, don't take me back there. I don't want to go back. You guys won't get away with this. What you guys are doing to us is illegal, and everyone will find out about it." The man in charge said, Now, Jim, you signed the contract. That was the deal for your early prison release. You need to come back to the facility and finish up your treatments." I thought to myself, deal for your prison release? Finish up your treatments? What the heck? I heard the footsteps leaving. They walked past my hiding spot. I cracked open the door just to check out what was happening. I saw the backs of 5 men. The 2 men in the middle were carrying a man in a hospital gown. I assumed that was Jim. All 5 men were wearing black suits. They certainly didn't look like police officers. I peeked outside the window and saw 5 blacked-out SUVs. I ran back to my classroom and told my classmates what I saw and heard. They thought I was crazy. Our teacher told us that the lockdown was just a false alarm and nothing had happened. When I got home later that day, there was nothing about it on the news. I have no idea what happened or what I saw that day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more true scary stories.
You packed a record 1.1 trillion transistors into this chip.
I invested in Invesco QQQ, a fund that invests in the innovators of the NASDAQ 100, like you.
Become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ.
Tucked nicely.
It happened as the bell rang, finally signaling a long-awaited recess. But as we got to our feet, another message played over the speaker system. Students of Recall Hall, please remain seated. The school has been put on lockdown. No one is allowed to leave under any circumstances. Groaned in annoyance. Hardly a soul taking the message seriously. Whatever drill we assumed the school was putting us through, none of us were having it. Only then did I glance outside to see 3 armored military vehicles approaching the school at high speeds. Within a minute, dozens of soldiers poured out with heavy equipment and metal plates, running up to our windows. One by one, they started boarding them up, drilling the plates in front of our windows, making any thought of escape impossible. "What's happening?" Leo asked from the back of the class. The teacher didn't answer. He looked just as confused as the rest of us. He went to his desk and pulled out a phone, calling the principal, but he didn't answer. "We're just going to stay here, all right? Let them deal with the situation, then we can leave." I dug my mobile phone out from my bag, only to find that I didn't have any signal. While the school always had crappy service, I'd never been left without the possibility to call out. Whatever the soldiers had done, it had blocked off our only means of contacting the outside world. "I can't call anyone," I said, holding up my phone. The other students, even Mr. Morgan's, pulled out their phones, each of them with the same result. "Everybody keep calm. It'll be all right," Mr. Morgan said unconvincingly. "We just need to wait here for them to help." His words were interrupted by frantic screaming coming from the hallway and heavy footsteps running just outside the door. We all sat in silence, listening intently to the commotion going on outside. Then, one by one, the screams were silenced, replaced by distant gurgles. By then, some of my classmates had started crying, while others sat frozen in fear. "Fuck this shit, I'm leaving," one of the students said. It was Jack, the class asshat. He'd always been a daredevil, claiming nothing could scare him, but even for him, this was ridiculous beyond belief. He ran for the door, pulled it open, and started running down the hall. Mr. Morgan's was too slow to stop him. He just rushed over to pull the door closed. We all sat back, ready for another bout of screams, but they never came. By all means, it seemed like Jack had made it to safety. But how he'd possibly leave the school, we didn't know. "He made it?" Leo called from the back. "I don't know. It sounds like he's fine," another one chimed in. As the news of his escape hit us, more of the students started feeling confident we could get out with him. Whatever the military had blocked the school for, it wasn't to keep us safe, so staying in one place might end up getting us all killed. While Mr. Morgan's demanded we stay back, he couldn't fight us all, so a group consisting of 4 students, including myself, decided to leave. Leo took the lead, sticking his head outside the door and signaling that it was all clear. We ducked into the hallway in silence, making sure it was empty. The place was eerily quiet, a stark contrast to both its usual self and the screaming we'd heard moments earlier. We unanimously decided to head in the opposite direction of the sound, which also went towards the main exit. While we all think the main exit was blocked, we were hoping one of the ventilation shafts had been forgotten, and the only vent entrance we knew about was situated near the main doors. If Jack had made it outside, that would be the only way. As we walked down the hall, the lights suddenly went out. It appeared that the electricity had opened. It didn't. Doors had been sealed shut by... Yeah, the ground and knocking him. We should go back to the classroom and wait for help, Elise suggested as she stayed in pieces. Had we not left to look for a way out, we can't stay here. We turned to walk in the opposite direction, hoping to find shelter, or maybe even an escape through the basement. But as we turned to run, we heard a bizarre sound shatter the silence around us even ever. But we had to. She'd been snagged by a mangled appendage that wrapped itself around her leg. It stretched endlessly far, making her leg get crushed. Tyler! Leo yelled, hoping to bring him back to us. It was too late. He too got entangled in the many dark appendages, his body being crushed on. We'd gotten locked. The distance pulled us out and sealed the doors back up. That was pretty much it. They loaded us into a vehicle and drove us to an isolated field hospital set up inside some warehouse. Once we didn't carry any strange infections, we were put through a series of interviews. But nothing came of it, because the school was gone the next day, burned to the ground, and removed as if it never existed. And the hundreds of deaths were claimed to be caused by a crazy fire. All of it got brushed under the rug. But I can't hide the truth anymore. Even if they kill me, I need to get this story out. People deserve to know. Hey you, would you like to get access to 4 exclusive bonus stories every month? Of course you would. So check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/drnewsweek. Just look at what my current page says about the bonus stories. These are just a few of the comments they left. So if you want access to these exclusive stories too, be sure to sign up at patreon.com/drnewsweek. You can find them.
Jeez, no one's here. Alright, no one's here, boys. Real good. Alright, so I just got a gift card. I might buy PS Plus or car points. Depends. Yeah, Wait, how much does this one cost? $30? Wait. This costs $30. This freaking costs 30. If I buy this now, I'll have the full game of Modern Warfare. Can the dream happen? Boys, hola ma. Ma, saca mi manzana. Mi troca es de mi lucha libre, Diego, guys. Alright, guys, here Diego. Before. Okay, 20. I don't think I'll have enough. This is just a 25. Sadly, I cannot get it. It's $30, so I wasn't able to get it. I might able to get the what's called car points. Or hold up. Big idea. I don't know about this. Okay, this seems cool. We see we got this version. You know what? Fuck it. Buy it. Purchase confirm. Oh, we only have $6 left. Thank you for purchasing. Now, I just realized that now I just got this. Sácame manzana. Stitch. Dos. The dos amigos. Kiss my muscle. I have 2 bonus now. Now I have 2. Now I can save this for next season because the next season it is going to be one wild and oh no, that's mucho that one plato ma. Oh no. Okay, gracias ma. Bye. Okay, guys. Oh, I know. I just realized something. If I purchase like this 2004. Hold on. If I do my math correctly, if I purchase this right now, let's say this is 2,400, not negative 200, 2,700. I will have 300 car points if I purchase that. So yeah, I am doomed if I purchase some of them. It's that or more than like 2,000. So Oh, I'm gonna buy that here. Okay, we have to change our plan here. Because if we don't change our plan, this can go immediately wrong. Wait a second. I just realized something. I have 600 left. Can I not buy... Oh, I just realized I cannot buy anything. 300. With $6, can I not? I can. Oh, I can actually if I buy this. But that will only give me 500 cop. Wait, if I buy more for car points, I will have enough. I think I'll have 3,000, right? Let's see what happens. Alright, I got 2 bundles now. Yeah, I'll be 3,020. Oh my god. If this is like something in the item shop worth, then I got. Hold on. No, I'm not spending all that crap. Oh, okay. No. Because I'm the last one standing. I think it's a new Atlas skin. Something can go immediately wrong here. I just need a perfect gun for Warzone. Now I can either get. Oh shit! If I buy that, I would have 300. Like straight out the belt, but I already have Domino. This is 1,000, so you know, let's purchase this. This is 1,000. Oh, yes, I still have the next. Then yeah, I'll still have the next. This is something for Marvel for a weapon, so. Oh, and now we got the M13 that we need, and now we need to put on the tactical suppressor, put on this, then put on that, put on the 60 barrel that it comes with, and now the VLK. Here's the dream. This is the class that it was for me. Was the go golden. The reason why I did not buy the Fortnite Battle Pass because I retired from Fortnite, and this is not a joke. I am legitimately retired from Fortnite. That game wasn't that type anymore. Kind of want to buy this also because yeah. Well, there's a lot of things I can buy right. Like, there's a lot of things I want to buy right now. Under like kind of like $1,000. I can go potentially go up to 0 if something is worth that much. That much. It could possibly happen. Oh wait, I could buy these again. I just realized. What? You know what? I'm still have enough, so let's buy it. Raising up Sims for the M4. Okay. Totally, I forgot. You need a what's it called? Oh man. Now I don't have enough. Fuck. Oh no, tickets here I do. Ah! Hola. Yo sabe. Tú sabes piano ukulele. Ok, ahorita. Ay, 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 ay. Guys, the M41 is the best gun to use in this season. If you have bad aiming. Bro, I have ramen noodles and some chicken. It's not combined together. It's just like half and half. Now, this gun, it has color bullets. So now my M41 is going to have color bullets. It says it's going to have color bullets. We must put it on red. So they cannot. So, oh my god, look how. Is this raw? I cannot tell, but that looks so much raw. Bro! It just tastes so good. Bro. They should make more of them. Like, I'm begging. Cause I was bad to the bone. Na 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 na. Bad to the bone. Na 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 na. Bad to the bone. Hey Ryan, I got Stitch. I got Stitch. No, I'll be tired. Oh my god, he's snitch. What a snitch he is. Be right back, guys.
yourself a proper warm-up. We'll be
I'm gonna
deployed
show you
soon.
already. I got a lot of blueprints. I got a M13, M4A1, Bala, and that sucks, so let's use the M13. I've used this gun a little while, so I'm gonna find this gun with the Swiss. And there's a M13 has no recoil. So let's see if we can put that limit speed.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
It has a slight recoil.
Plunder. The job's simple. Secure more cash than the enemy. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
And what? Should I get a win? Right, you need to turn the mic up, like now, because I can't really hear your voice.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Salt water.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh my god, the M13. So the M13 has no recoil, but it has no recoil from close range, so you don't have to good barrel. And this barrel is good for long range, but it's gonna have recoil.
I'm under fire.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
You guys should try out the M13. It's so good now that nothing can stop it. Like, the only thing I can take away from it is I need the monolithic suppressor for it. I only have to use it in tactical right now for now. But the tactical suppressor is good to use it on any gun. So, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think of the... Hey, Ryan. Ryan's being a bitch right now. He's hiding. Hey, Ryan! Hey, Ryan, if you mono, I'll give you a $25 gift card. Alright, I guess he doesn't want... I guess...
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by.
See, this PS Plus is broken. Mine PS Plus is, like, very broken. Like indefinitely broken.
Enemy soldier incoming.
No! Fuck! The M13. Jesus. You know what? Let's put a different optic. Because when I put out like a certain optic for the M13, that's when I'll play good. Simple? And for this game right now, the M13 was clean as fuck. It would destroy that kid. like all those 5 kids I killed. Oh, oh my god. I literally, I tried to get him, I wasn't even trying to get him, but you know what? I tried to pull for him, but I don't know where he will be. He's like pressing plunders. I rush, but in VR, don't rush, because rush, die. If you don't, dumb. Rushing doesn't really matter to me in what's called in plunder. One, when I'm solo right now, because I have to rush when I'm solo. Cause you know, there's like luring people down. That's why I went to kind of want to like not want to rush, but just like a little bit camp, but at the same time rushing at the same time. So basically go after them, but like camping at the same time without them knowing I'm like behind them. Now I'm gonna gain this bitches. I'm gonna ram them over with this thing. Oh yeah, you do kill people in this part, but it's gonna be like an instant. Because this is a Modern Warfare Season 1 thing with the truck. We'll go over here. Oh, I can see somebody. But they're gonna be ghosted, so. I should not be lagging right now. Imagine. You know, let's leave the game because I need to do something real quick, guys. I need to leave the game real quick and try to. What's going on? Where's Ryan at? He in game chat? That didn't do so well in Dancing to the Stars, huh? Hey, never mind. But damn, that was one good dance of you, man. You can beat Nikki Bella, Nicole. You know, guys, for the first time in my life, the M17 Carlos is back. No, Carlos, are you actually being serious? The M13 Carlos is coming back for one last time. Carlos, everyone's gonna go psycho mode. You're the best players to use the M. Oh, I mean, what? 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 Bro, what? You gonna that ass, bro? Damn! Damn! Daniela! Aww. And the Sarkov pistol. Sarkov? It's a pistol from with co-op from Modern Warfare. Okay. And there's a new SMG coming out, but they might come out not this season right now, another season. What's up? It's CX9. It used to be a rifle called the CMX9. The CMX9? Oh, I see what guys are saying now. Oh. I mean, Ed, I know how to do this more than you, Ed. You don't know what's like to play the game online with other real life people. You know that, right? These people right here, I met some of the best people I can ever do. I mean, they can be sometimes nice, but sometimes they can be very bad. And I end those guys' careers. Sure.
I think it's an AMAX 5 or Car 98. Mac, oh, he's orange bounty. He's gonna get pushed. You gotta hit it quick. What are we getting? Car 98. Timmy. Oh, I called it. You can tell, bro. You can just tell. Yeah, Alejandro. Oh.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Hold it for the point. Now's a good time to warm up.
Relocating.
Alright, that's enough mucking about. Now we do this for real. Enemy soldier incoming. Battle Royale. You've got Gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Moving here.
Less than 50 enemies remain.
Hostile maneuvering. Someone grab that.
Heading out. Never mind.
Target down. Enemy UAV overhead. We've got gas moving in. Time is up. Objective failed.
Moving. Never mind. Moving.
Back in fight.
Relocating.
Drop inbound. Enemy soldier incoming. Vendor marked. Gas is moving in. Use safe zone location.
Here.
Come on.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Medical attention.
Yes, you.
To get back in fight. Vendor marked.
Move a spot.
Back up there. You freaking joking, right?
Gas is moving. 25 remaining. Nicely done.
Disregard that.
Everyone is in safe zone. Back on mission.
Head for target location.
I'm hit.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm taking fire here. Sustaining hits.
Safe zone relocated.
Final.
Aid station marked. Aid station
Enemy
marked.
UAV overhead. Prices are back to normal. Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is closing in. Enemy UAV overhead.
Have to get to safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Check your fire.
Let's see who we get first. We get, drum rolls please, Shaquille O'Neal. Landed about as far as you can away from everything. I've spectated. Have I really? I don't remember this. And I feel like I did? He's from Nick's chat. Nick Merck spectated this guy? Oh, shit. Man, what are the odds that Nick and I spectate the same guy? Pretty high because we can stream snipe him. This guy won the tournament that Nick Merck's hosted. I mean, I don't know what tournament he was throwing, but this guy doesn't got it. This guy right here won a tournament? No way. I'll put my bank account on that. This guy's dead. That's right. That guy's crab walking in the street. This guy wins this gunfight. I'll put my slipper on my head. There's no way. I'll be honest, that was closer than I thought. To be completely transparent with you. That was actually closer than I thought. We're spectating Monkey, and his picture is a shark. So that's interesting. And he's using a ZRG and an OTS with no plates. He didn't like the other one he was holding. He's like, you know what, dude? This ZRG doesn't feel that good. I think I want the new one right out the box. Where were these guys today? Where was this guy? Where was Monkey? Running around today. I didn't see any guys like this today when I was playing. They were at school. True. Someone else said they were playing solos. I didn't think about it that way. Oh, you were not going to. Don't do it. No. I have never spectated someone that camped top ATC. Is this like center zone right now? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, there was someone already up here. This guy's name is Riding with Biden. That's his name, bro. And he is camping top ATC. Oh, homie, this dude's about to turn this into just like his little house up here, bro. Are you gonna sit up here all game, bro? No, you're not. Okay, thank you. I thought he was coming down to get the heartbeat sensor or whatever he just picked up and then go back up, dude. If this guy buys himself, he's going back top ATC. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Oh, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, you're not. How are you heartbeating that like someone got in there? Oh, check it. Guys, get a cup of coffee, bro. We got, you know, I've never spectated one or spectating an ATC rat. What's this method you're doing? Was he just moving his loot and his ammo? Is that what he was doing? He's moving his guns. Oh, chat, we're in for the long haul with this guy. We're in for the long haul. Long haul. I spectated solos, but the solo didn't leave ATC. I spectated solos, but it was ATC. Like I spectated the tower. That's pretty cool. I've never seen someone move so fast to safety, bro, after they got sniped. You're like, whoa, man! I'm getting back down there and not staying up here, no sir! Hey, whoever is sniping at this guy, bro, please, I beg you, please get rid of this guy, please. Look at this guy acting like he's even gonna remotely leave his castle up here and go get his loadout. Didn't see that guy fly in front of him, must be on console. I like his strat.
strategy here. You see this? He's just... Can't hit me, bro. You can't hit me if I'm off around like this, dude. Can't hit me, dude. You see that? Oh my god. Someone just came in. I was hoping, Chad. I was hoping. That guy's name was Max, and I thought he was going to be our hero. Of course, zone pulls to him. Chad, we have 3 minutes. If this next zone pulls to ATC, we're in for a long one. I'm just letting you know. Call of Duty legends out there, please hear my ask. Someone please eliminate this individual so I and my chat and my viewers no longer have to watch ATC Tower. This is my ask. Please hear us. Where is he? Bro, he is looking like here, off the map. All right, this is the moment of truth. We have a minute and 28 seconds, chat. The zone's about to close. This is where our ask can be answered. Fear not, my friends. This is the moment of truth. If I get jailbreak, I am coming down here and I'm going to execute this guy. I am. For the good of Verdansk, I am. Just keep on driving, car. Trust me, you want nothing to do with this guy, bro. Keep on driving. Here we go. Here comes the jumps. You know, I've seen people camp up here, but I've never actually sat up here myself. And I will say it's kind of peaceful to sit up here a little bit. You know, that's just to look around for dance. All right, this is the moment right here. 12, 11, 10. Oh, she's got top airport. Big shot. Good shot. Please pull away. Yes! He downed someone? Yeah, right. Right there in the ride shield. A little high. This right here is like the battle of the Titans. You got a guy with a riot shield and a sniper at ATC. Whoa. Right on. Here we go. Battle of the Titans. Whoa! We're getting aggressive. Oh, we're leaving our home. Let's go, baby. Oh, he doesn't like this riot shield guy. Oh, my God. This is the most aggressive play I've ever seen out of this guy. Oh! Damn, okay, bro. Dude, that was like Super Saiyan 3 right there. He got dude flipped the switch right there. He was done messing around. You know what's crazy? This guy could win this game. I mean, what does that tell everyone in the world of Warzone? Camping ATC is good? There are 14 people left. It would be kind of funny if I played all day now.
forgot I have Bryson's number. Oh, call up. Call app. Carlos. I got Carlos' phone number. I don't know if I got Carlos. Carlos, Christian, let's see for, what's his name? Daniela. I think going I have David. I want to message him actually. I'm gonna say hi. Holy shit. David just messaged me. Birthday, the month 04 dash 07, no, 07 dash 2. Hey Siri, how do you spell Tampa?
Tampa. T-A-M-P-A.
Tampa. Okay, hi. Hi, David. Sometimes. I need help on this. Yo, David fam, what's going on, guys? Jesus, what are you guys doing right now? Guys, these are...
I'm sorry, Chris. So you could be this big shiny hero. Who found the clue? Who?
Wow.
Yeah.
No, this is not about being a hero for me, man. This is about wanting to live in peace. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay, this is about me wanting to live without you, whining in my ear all the time about eating bad guys or like nagging me about or destroying my place or destroying my life.
You know how lucky you are. I chose you.
You chose me?
What? The OG prison's coming down. Which one?
I'm the chief. Because if we're good friends, that means you look out for me. And if you look out for me, that means you look out for my family. Well, my cousin's drafted to spend another night.
Cousins been drafted to spend the night. They didn't know. I think it's all figured out.
you want to bed. There's a thing there. Okay. Yeah. You need this. Come back up again. I don't know what you want. What? Sorry, I'll be right back. I just need to put my clothes on because I'm
Introducing the shorter side of YouTube. Watch and create your own short videos.
Buenas.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué no se relaja, Dios mío?
Ma, ¿estoy a veces de escuela mañana? Es mentira. Tú no te ganas. Es mío. Está muy bonito. Es más, veo como me ganó like 4 pajas mañana. Pues,
Mira, Junior, esto es chanchada. Sorry, nada, cambié de eso.
oh. Man, you get a waffle? Entonces,
Junior, pones para ahí en la silla para que no se arruine.
okay. Did you excuse me, Alejandra? No, dame esto. Uno, coge aquí. Es muy guapo. El Nevingüen, a tu abuelo. Es más, quiero ver los nombres. Abuelos nombres. Like name. ¿Qué es nombre? Sí.
¿Cuál? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Tuyo?
Los dos.
Mío, Eddie Ruth.
¿Ah?
Eddie Ruth.
No. You like papá.
Oh, mi papá Germán.
Herman.
Mi mamá María. Germán Zelaya.
Herman Zelaya. Pero de otro lado, like Herman.
Solo Germán no tiene un nombre. Germán, Zelaya Vázquez.
¿Es tu mamá?
María Félix Sierra.
María.
Félix Sierra.
Félix Lera.
María Félix Sierra.
Ah, tengo unos bonitos nombres. Él me tiene una hija un día, un nombre, Jennifer Manda Zelaya.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Oh, like, ¿qué te
Se va a
gusta?
llamar, si es niña, se va a llamar Ruth, como su abuela.
Ruth, like, how do you say it's like junior? It's like, in the, for like,
Niña. Y si es un varón, se va a llamar Junior, como su papá.
like, for the like, the mother is like, they're saying known as their hija. Not hija, but, sí, like, hija, and, like, a great hija, así.
Tú no vas a tener hijos, porque no te voy a dejar que te cases nunca.
I mean, aún casado un día más.
No, te vas a quedar conmigo.
Bueno, aunque casado ni de 25 años.
30.
No, 20.
No.
5.
No.
29.
No.
31. 28.
Sorry.
27.
Sorry.
20, no, 25. Hablar no veo mi...
Nunca, tú vas a ser sacerdote.
Ay.
Ok, está bien.
Mi libra, man. Yo no voy a cambiar mi libra.
Yo voy a cambiar tu vida, güey.
No, de 20 años.
Mejor nunca hubieras crecido, mejor te hubieras quedado chiquito, mejor.
Man, we say like, how do you say? 15 years old, no creo que un casa, no sabes.
¿De qué?
I don't know, es bien padre que me hace trabajar.
Sí, padre, te venía a trabajar.
Sí, we should get a 20 casa.
Porque
sí.
tú no quieres estudiar, ¿verdad?
No, quiero estudiar, pero quiero saber para trabajar. Like, how do you say? Quiero uno. get baja dinero. No traigo cosas de solo. Pero mira cerca baja y me get set.
¿No sabes qué quieres hacer?
No.
Fíjate, güey, que estoy sacando el dinero, todos los tiras allá abajo, mira. Fíjate.
Más ni le pongo unos, ¿qué dice? Es más, pues, ay, no.
Yo no sé, esto lo escondí yo porque no quiero...
¿Por qué tira un cosa al suelo? I mean, no nada.
Dios mío, ayúdame, Señor, cuando ayude me va a ir ordenado.
Muy mi tiene, I don't know, yo no sabe más. ¿Qué? Déjame paz, dice mira.
No, yo estoy diciendo mira, pero no así. Yo que hablo solita.
Solita tu cara.
Ahorita estabas tranquilo y te pones como enojado de puro gusto. No entiendo.
Dame después, no sucia.
Como que en el suelo yo digo que es basura.
Buenas cosas, man. Casi, güey, no todas cosas buenas cosas, no basura, man. Dime, ¿sabes la cosa también? This is $50, casi $30. Ay, ni what. Hey, this cosa casi $30, but I need to know $50 to comprar this cosa. See, no, on the 14. Emma, dame agua. Gracias. Permíteme ir, ahorita. Someone's calling him. What? Yeah, man. Or even when there's a so what? I ain't hot for them.
Didn't get hacked on one time.
¿Ves?
¿Qué? Gracias.
Hay que poner más agua ahí. Mira, ¿ves?
Póntela. Mañana es Sunday, huh? Sunday si pongo agua.
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
No, oh no,
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Like no, like todo el día, and like en muchas muy grandes, cada vez
Plunder. The job's simple. Secure more cash than the enemy. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
I really like the dark.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I will try.
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by.
Here because I feel like I can't play today because I'm a fighter right now and it's kind of distracting me. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.